Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Scott Colston with your Montana Weather Hazards briefing for the first full week of November. Although this week will begin warm and windy, wintry weather will likely return for the end of the week. For updates on the forecast, please visit the National Weather Service webpage or contact any of the Montana National Weather Service offices. This will likely be an active week weather-wise across the Treasure State. Here are the main concerns. Temperatures will warm throughout the middle of this week as westerly winds become strong in some areas Wednesday and Thursday. A strong Pacific weather system is then forecast to bring a change to wetter and colder conditions this weekend, with at least the cold temperatures continuing into the following week. Here are the potential weather hazards and associated impacts for this week. Feel free to pause this slide to take a closer look. Here is the latest drought monitor as of last Thursday. Although this was observed before the bulk of the snow melt late last week, the dry and occasionally windy conditions since then will likely cause little change in the conditions when it is measured again this week. Here's a look at the current snow depth across the region. The bulk of the remaining snowpack is in the mountains. High pressure building into Montana through midweek will help warm temperatures to between 10 and 20 degrees above normal, which will cause a few locations to approach record highs. Westerly winds aloft will also increase this week through Thursday, which may translate to strong winds over ridgetops and on the east slopes of the Rockies. Gusts there will mostly be in the 40 to 50 mile per hour range, but gusts could exceed 55 miles an hour on the Rocky Mountain front. The main threats from this will be difficult driving for high-profile vehicles due to strong crosswinds, as well as possible power outages. Warming temperatures will help lower afternoon relative humidity, but melting of recent snowpack will likely keep fire weather concerns low. Temperatures will likely fall below freezing behind a strong Canadian cold front this weekend into early next week. But there is still some uncertainty of the exact timing of the frontal passage and just how cold it will get. Breezy northerly winds will likely create cold wind chills as well. The Pacific weather system associated with the cold front is currently forecast to bring significant precipitation for the Friday through Sunday period, with much of that being in the form of snow. However, there is still considerable uncertainty regarding the timing of the storm, the amount of precipitation, and how cold temperatures will become. Therefore, the forecast precipitation amounts shown and the corresponding snow amounts are subject to change throughout the week as confidence in these factors increases. The weather pattern going into week 2 indicates that colder than normal temperatures will be favored, but there is a better chance for drier than normal conditions. Here is another look at the main concerns for this week and into next week. This looks to be a very active period, so please stay tuned for updates throughout the week by monitoring the websites of the Montana National Weather Service offices or by giving them a call. Stay safe and have a great week.